Welcome to my channel. My name is Angie, and today we're doing a reading for Scorpio. Now, this reading is going to be a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. It's also a timeless reading. What that means is that it can resonate with you at a later date. Now, today's question is, what does Scorpio need to know? So this could be anything. This could be love. This could be work. This could be something going on with the children or with the uh, partner. This could be a love reading. We're so let's see what the universe has to say today. I'm in a weird little energy today. It's kind of like it's not a bad energy. It's just when you get that feeling that something's going to happen, not necessarily good or bad. It's just like that feeling of anticipation. It's something like that. I don't know. I tried meditating this morning. Oh, Scorpio, you're dealing with a page of swords, which would be someone under the age of 18 of the air signs. So maybe we are dealing with children today. I've been thinking about that. I watched something on TV the other day, and actually yesterday, had to do with children, and I guess it's on my mind. Okay, universe, what does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? What's going on with Scorpio? Does Scorpio need help with something, and what is it that they need help with? Do they need advice, and what do they need advice on? Okay, let's see. Tell me more. Page energy is one of being open-minded, and I want to use the word innocent, but it's not really innocent. It's being non-judgmental. I don't know if there's a specific word for that or not, but that's how I'm getting it. I'm getting that right now. Even though, Scorpio, you're a little bit in your head right now. You're overthinking something. You are overthinking something, but it's okay. I'm picking up on an earth sign as well. But come on, talk to us. Come on, cards, talk to us. What does Scorpio need to know? 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 Scorpio. Okay, let's put this over here. Okay, Scorpio, we've got the Page of Swords. We've got the Six of Coins or Pentacles. And we have the Eight of Swords. So you're in a little bit of turmoil right now. You're having something that's causing you an upset. You're upset about something. This could be karmic, though. You may be paying a karmic debt. There's two young people. I'm picking up on two young people. One is an air sign, the other one is a water sign. An air sign would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The water sign is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And these individuals are under the age of 18. One of them is definitely a soulmate. It's more of a soul contract. You have a soul contract with one of these people. You're also concerned about paying bills. in the physical plane. In the spiritual plane, you are paying off karmic debts. So a lot of what's going on right now has to do with actually what's going on right now is you had a karmic debt with someone who in this incarnation is an air sign. That's going to be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And that debt is paid. You've paid it off. It was it was difficult. But things are going to get easier now. Okay? Things are going to get easier. You are operating in Emperor energy. And by that, what I mean is you're being very fair and you're being very logical, but you're also looking at what's best for everybody else involved. Is this a family matter? Well, just because that individual's under the age of 18 doesn't mean that that it's that it's your child. It could be somebody you work with that's 18 or 17. I started working at the age of 15, and curiously enough, it was full-time. Nowadays, I think if you're under a certain age, you can't work 8 hours. You can only work like 6 or something like that. I don't know. I'm not up to date with the labor laws, but anyway, my point is, you have a lot of people around you, Scorpio. A lot of people, and your energy, your male and female energy, are very much in balance. See, you're balanced right here. The 9 of Pentacles it represents someone who is a self-made person, somebody who everything that they've made their life for themselves. You may own your own business or be like upper management in your line of work. You're also working with Earth energy, Scorpio, which is very good because you're not letting your emotions take over. Matter of fact, you only have 1 cup in the whole reading. So you're being very, like I said, very intellectual, very mental. You're in your head. You're thinking about things. You're analyzing things. You're researching things. It's not just, oh, because they said so. The bottom of the deck happens to be the Knight of Wands. Again, we've got water signs, we've got earth signs, we've got fire signs, and we've got air signs. So you're dealing with a lot of people. And, you could be an accountant. That's why this is the payer. I call this card the payer. He's payroll. He's the one that... The reason why this card represents karmic debts is because of this little scale. This is karmic, whatever it's a karmic lesson, and it's being paid. The lesson was learned. The debt was paid either to you or you paid it to somebody else. There are messages coming in very quickly from your spirit guides that you need to pay attention to. They may come in the form of synchronicities. So if there's a particular song that's popping up everywhere you go, then pay attention to the lyrics to that song, because there may be a message in it. Okay, billboards, even commercials. Okay, the other day I kept hearing there's this silly commercial about a heart medication, and they play like in the background, Listen to Your Heart, the song Listen to Your Heart. And then 2 days later, and I'm like, oh, that commercial is getting on my nerves. And then 2 days later, a friend calls me crying saying that one of her friends is having heart issues. So, yeah, it annoyed me, but it was also a message that somebody is having health issues. So, I don't see any health issues in your reading today. I do see that you have some kind of tribulation, some kind of upset that's going on. You just need to wait, because everything you need, you have, and everything you have, you need. And you're holding the world in your hand, by Scorpio. You're holding the world in your hand. But some of the things that you're waiting for, some of the things that you're that you want or that you need, since they're karmic or spiritual, they're going to come to you when they come to you. Everything happens for a reason, and everything happens in its own time. Okay? You do have the world at your disposal. Um, there's also a young fire sign under the age of 35, but older than 18. Okay, between the ages of 18 and 35, fire signs would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and this person has a message for you. Okay, and it's an important message. Um, like I said, you're an emperor. This also has to do with service, order, and limitations. And the limitations have to do with the young people under the ages of 18. The air and the water signs. The water sign seems to be a little more, let's say, less conflictive than the air sign, because the air sign is kind of flighty right now. The advice of your spirit guides is that you try to help the air signs be more grounded, because they're kind of flighty right now. They're scattering their energy, and this is what you're picking up, and this is your tribulation. Okay, it's the air sign. The air sign is scattering their energy, so they need to gather their energy, pull it in, and they need to be grounded. Not grounded as in a punishment, but energetically speaking, grounded. Okay. I also see that there's money coming in. Some kind of investment you made is going to start giving you money. I have this card and I have this card that is telling me that something you did is going to come back. With the water sign, I see that there is a little bit of tribulation as well, or conflict, but that one has more to do with responsibility. The water sign is not scattering energy or anything like that. They're just being a little bit disorganized, is what I'm going to say, the word I'm going to use, because what I'm seeing is a messy room, and usually a messy room to me, spiritually speaking, means a messy mind. So they're all over the place, but they're not in a bad place. Don't get me wrong, they're not in the bad place. The world, remember, the world is a good card. Everything you need, you have. Everything you have, you need. And you just have to be careful not to burn the candle at both ends. But in regards to well, it may or may not be a Cancer, the water sign. They're just disorganized. They're leaving their homework to the last minute. They're not picking up their room. They're not, like, for instance, they have, let's say they're in soccer, and one of their chores is to do their own laundry. Well, they haven't done their own laundry, so their soccer uniform is dirty. And now they're having issues because you know, they have a soccer match and their uniform's dirty. That sort of thing. That's what the water sign is going through. The air sign, it's more of a spiritual thing. It's more of an energetic thing. You just need to be patient and just be patient and help them be grounded. Okay? Well, Scorpio, this is your reading. I hope you like it. Like and subscribe. And if you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section below. And if you want an extension, or if you want me to do a follow-up on this particular reading, then let me know also. My email also is in the description, and if you want a personal reading, send me an email. Alrighty then, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.